So The Boys is getting a spinoff at Amazon. Nick Fury is back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we may just have our Hawkman for the DC films. Let's talk about it. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. We've had quite a bit of superhero news drop in the last couple of hours, really, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I'm a huge fan of superhero movies, both Marvel, DC, and your randoms like The Boys. So in today's video, we're talking about a couple of news stories in a new segment I like to call Super Stories, where we talk about superhero news. It's cool. If you like this series and you want to see it continue and you're a fan of superhero movies, leave this video a thumbs up and comment your thoughts down below. And let's start with story number one. We are talking The Boys on Amazon Prime is getting a spinoff. Now, this is the oldest news, so I won't spend too much time on it, but it's said that the spinoff is set at America's only college exclusively for young adult superheroes that is run by Vought. Now, part college show, part Hunger Games, with all the heart, satire, and raunch of The Boys. This comes to you from almost the exact same set of creators. A lot of people are comparing this to a Sky High-esque show, except a lot more bloody, a lot more violent. If you're asking my thoughts on this, I think this is pretty cool. I don't want them to get to the point to where they're just milking this franchise, but from what I'm seeing, just from this description and the fact that they've been talking about it for quite some time, it's not just something they're doing because Season 2 is so popular. I think this is a pretty cool idea, and I could definitely see a spin-off of The Boys, multiple spin-offs of The Boys. Just again, be careful, because you don't want to do it without a good plot. Next up, we are talking Hawkman in the DC Universe. We talked about this a little bit when all of the Black Adam news was coming out from DC Fandom, and The Rock showcased all of these brand new Justice Society of America characters. Well, one of those characters was Hawkman, and everyone's been wondering who is going to be Hawkman. Well, it's not set in stone just yet, but right now, being considered for the role is Aldous Hodge. Some of you guys are saying, Austin, who's Aldous Hodge? Well, just this year, Invisible Man, a movie like Hidden Figures, a movie like Straight Outta Compton, and I said this on Twitter at the Burkenator, he has been quietly killing it for the last decade, and really prior to that, he's popped up on some television shows. A lot of people know him from different roles, but you look at the way that this man is built, and I can see Hawkman. I also just think he's a fantastic actor. He had this likability and charm in a film like Invisible Man, where he had to engage in a little bit of the hardcore drama slash thriller that movie brought us, so he can do it all. His range, I think, is fantastic, and again, he's a guy that I've been wanting to see break out in a superhero role, and none better than sort of a supporting performance in Hawkman to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam. Now we just have to wait and see who's going to be cast as Dr. Fate, but right now, with Noah Centineo, who, you know, the movies, but I think he could possibly break out, and then Aldous Hodge, I think this cast is coming together quite nicely. And the final piece of news we're going to hit on today is centered around a character that we all know and love. It is Samuel L. Jackson playing the role of Nicholas Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he is coming back, but not only for another cameo in a movie. It looks like the guy's getting maybe not his own show. It may not be called Nick Fury, but he will be the head man, the head honcho, the main character of this new show that seems to be centered around what his character is up to. Now, if you're asking my thoughts on what this show is going to be, the last time we saw Nick Fury, he was on a ship, and he was in space with the Skrulls, and it looks like they are maybe setting up for a secret invasion. Will that be the focus of this show? Will they incorporate members of S.W.O.R.D., because S.W.O.R.D. is going to play heavily in the new WandaVision show? Are we just kind of opening up the doors there, and we get this series centered around S.W.O.R.D. down the line, where Nick Fury kind of migrates from S.H.I.E.L.D. to S.W.O.R.D.? Will we see characters, and I don't know if this is as likely, but I've been seeing some chatter online, will we see characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this show returning to Marvel Television, except this time under the reins of Kevin Feige, and mostly Kevin Feige, because before it was, a little bit separated, even though it's technically in the same universe. So there are a lot of possibilities for what this show could be. My main theory is that it's going to center around maybe the Secret Invasion or setting up for that. I'm sure they'll save that for a movie, but the Skrulls will be incorporated But I think this is pretty cool. I've never imagined Samuel L. Jackson going to Disney Plus, going to television, but then again, I never imagined Loki or WandaVision or what we're getting with Falcon and Winter Soldier. So it's really cool what they're doing in Disney Plus. We need some content, so we got to start pushing this stuff out. But I need your thoughts and your opinions down below. What is the news story that got you most excited today? Is it The Boys? Is it the fact that we now know who Hawkman is? Does it have to do with Nick Fury's brand new show? All of those things down below. Appreciate you guys big time for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews on this channel. My best and worst of September is coming, and then a review Sunday or Monday morning, we'll see, for Nomadland, as well as my live stream Sunday at 11 a.m. You're the best. Appreciate you so much for watching. And again, guys, if you like this series and you'd want to see more centered around superhero news, because it's called Super Stories, let me know. Appreciate it big time. See you guys soon.